Hello, beautiful souls and beings. Welcome to Soul Shift Messages. If you're moving through a transition, awakening, or deep inner change, you're in the right place. Take a deep breath and let this message meet you where you are. Remember to take what resonates and leave what doesn't for someone else. Nothing good comes out of forcing things to fit, and you know your story best. Trust your discernment. If you're new here, please know I cuss. Once I get going and these messages start flowing, I just can't be 100% sure what's going to come out. So if you stay, know that you've been warned. If that doesn't align with you for any reason, that's perfectly fine. Feel free to leave and find another channeler more aligned with you. So I'm going to jump right into today's message. And I am calling this a collective awakening, the shift that cannot be ignored. So I'm going to start with the overall message, and we're just going to cut right to the chase. So the collective is not simply awakening anymore. It's actually stabilizing after awakening. This is a threshold between expansion and embodiment. Old survival identities are dissolving at the root, along with the nervous system strategies that once ensured safety. This can include over-responsibility, hyper-independence, emotional self-sufficiency, control as protection, and even usefulness as security. This shift is going to unfold in two movements. There is phase one, which is happening now, and that's exposure, discomfort, shadow surfacing, relational recalibration, energetic pruning, and unavoidable truths. Phase two is emerging. Some of you may actually know that you are already in phase two. Some of you know that parts of you are moving into phase two. So phase two is looking like stabilization, strategic creativity, sustainable prosperity, clearer alliances, embodied leadership, and ease that feels earned. Not deserved, earned. So this is not collapse, it is consolidation. You're not becoming someone new. You are ceasing to abandon who you've always known yourself to be. So let's break this down a little bit further. So we've got root level identity dismantling. This is not behavioral refinement. This is ego restructuring. Long-standing identities are dissolving, and they are not coming back. These can look like the strong one, the rescuer, the overfunctioner, the hyper-capable one, the one who earns love through usefulness, the one who stays indispensable to feel secure. These roles likely formed early when responsibility arrived too soon, when emotional independence felt safer than reliance, and when control created stability. For some of you, this arrived very early. Some of you know you were what is known as a parentified child. Some of you just know you had to grow up too fast. I'm hearing some of you were kids acting like parents. Some of you feel like you raised your siblings. I'm hearing Michael Jackson, childhood. Have you seen my childhood? Some of you don't listen to that song because you know that if you do, it's just going to open the floodgates. And I'm hearing if that resonates with you, that's actually why you need to listen to that song. Some of you got to really let that shit out. Some of you need a good cry over that. Some of you really do use music as therapy. And I'm hearing there's nothing wrong with that. If it works, it works. All right, take that if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. So you're at the point where your nervous system, your system just no longer needs those defenses. They're outdated. They've outlived their usefulness. So you may find that you have pride friction here. Some of you are having a really hard time admitting you've outgrown spaces. Some of you are being forced to release the need to be the one who is the most knowledgeable. Some of you are having a hard time allowing help. And some of you are having a really hard time with acknowledging where you contributed to imbalance. For the imbalanced one, I'm hearing this is not the time to play the blame game, not toward others, not toward yourself. I'm hearing when you know better, you can do better, you can choose better. You did not know then what you know now. It's not worth your energy to beat yourself up over that. This is the time to forgive yourself and choose differently. I'm just hearing when you know better, you can do better, you can choose differently. I'm hearing seeing differently with the same eyes. Things don't look the same from this perspective. And I'm hearing it's not supposed to. Things aren't supposed to look the same. All right. This is not ego death. This is ego maturation. I'm hearing no matter how old you are when you are hearing this, you are fully moving into adulthood. I'm hearing we don't give a shit about your age. This is genuinely about maturation. Age does not matter. We are being forced to fully grow up. Just because our bodies and our ages are adult does not mean every aspect of us is actually in adulthood. We are catching up. We are coming into sync. The things that kept aspects of us in childhood, I'm literally hearing obliterated or being obliterated. They're being freed. They're free. They're being freed so you can reclaim them and integrate them and move fully into adulthood. Damn. Okay. All right. Power dynamics are quietly rebalancing. A subtle authority shift is already occurring. Someone or something that once held leverage, whether that's emotionally, financially, psychologically, or any other way, is losing it. That leverage is going away. You may notice you're explaining less. You're reacting less. You're declining what you once would have chased. For some of you, I'm hearing my type isn't actually my type, it's my pattern. Some of you are going to think that phrase over later on and realize that, yeah, your type is actually not your type. It's your pattern. I'm hearing you're welcome. You may find that you are no longer needing validation. Some of you I'm hearing you just don't give a fuck. You don't care about other people's validations. You're doing it your way. I'm hearing that Frank Sinatra song, I Did It My Way. And some of you are going to notice you have emotional neutrality where there was once charge. Again, I'm hearing the art of not giving a fuck. I'm hearing I already spent all my fucks. There ain't nothing left. So this is calm power consolidating. All right, embodied. That's been a big theme for a while now. So this is not loud. It is not performative. It's just stable. And I'm hearing that is the new norm. Stable, calm, quiet, embodied. There is also a clean break energy around one dynamic. Again, this is not explosive. That dynamic is just complete. And I'm hearing the first thing that is coming to your mind, or if you have multiple things coming to your mind, I'm hearing you are already on the right track. Trust your discernment. You'll know how that fits. So we also have shadow integration through relationships. Relational mirrors are very active right now. Themes that may be surfacing in your relationships are projection, subtle competition, emotional withholding, charisma without integrity, intense chemistry masking incompatibility. I'm hearing look at values. Look at the values. What is this person's values? Do they match your values? Listen, don't come after me. I am the messenger and I'm being told I got to tell you this, but some of you are thinking with the wrong head. Look at the values. Use your brain. Take the little guy out of it. Who the fuck is this for? All right, I'm getting off of that before someone tries to shit talk me in my comments and I gotta block them. All right. Again, they want me to say intense chemistry masking incompatibility. Someone needs to look at that. Fast opportunities with hidden costs. Some of you need to act slower and ask more questions. I'm hearing know what you're getting into before you commit to it. Fast moves right now fast moves without clarity are not your friend right now. It's not. And I'm hearing, I don't care how well you think you know that person. Some of you are overcommitting. Some of you are committing too fast. And I just heard knock that shit off. All right. In general, discernment is upgrading. It is absolutely upgrading. If you get downloads, it's been fucking nuts over here. Also, I'm hearing if you have been getting downloads, and they seem wild to you, and they seem really like out there. I'm not being guided to get more specific, but if that's for you, you'll know what I'm talking about. Some of you may be like, is my team fucking with me? Like, are my ancestors and my guides fucking with me? And I'm hearing, no. You are spot on. Even if shit seems ridiculous, trust what you are getting. This is not the time to be doubting that. And I'm not going to lie, I've gotten some downloads too where I've literally been like, you got to be fucking kidding me. But my guides, my ancestors, they do not fucking play over here. So that's for someone. Your downloads are not wrong. They're not wrong. Some of you are having very, very vivid and prophetic dreams, and holy shit. There are at least 4 crows sitting in a tree outside my window looking at me. Crows could be significant. Blackbirds in general could be significant. I'm hearing the birds are speaking. Damn. But yeah, trust what you are getting if you do get messages. Some of you are seeing synchronicities. I'm hearing synchronicities hitting you in the fucking face. Who is out here ignoring their team? Some of you need to pay attention to the reoccurring things that are happening in your life. That's got such a wide, that can cover such wide territory. They don't want me to get any more specific, but some of you need to get out of sleeper mode in your day-to-day life. Your team is exaggerating certain shit they want you to pay attention to, and they got to keep smacking you in the face because you're not paying attention. Be present at this time. Some of you are thinking too much about the past. Some of you are too much in the future. Stay where you are. Energetically, stay present. That is going to be important moving forward. Okay. You are being asked, where have you romanticized potential? And I'm hearing, be very honest with yourself. Look, we've all been there. I've been there too. All right. Where have you romanticized potential? Where have you chosen familiar chaos over stable intimacy? Where have you stayed silent to maintain control? Where have you overgiven to secure belonging? Mutual unmasking is happening. Again, mutual unmasking is happening. I'm hearing it's not just them. You got to look at you too. Some of you need to be honest on where you are the problem. And no one's perfect. We're all on this journey together. There are no perfect people. It's just who is actually trying to improve and learn and who is not. So it's not just looking at them. It's you too. All right. The lesson here is not distrust. This is not to harden your heart. All right. This is alignment verification. All right. Some of you are going to learn pretty quickly who you're in alignment with and who is not. Make fact-based decisions. Own your accountability. So for some of you, a clarifying conversation may act as a turning point. For some of you, this may have already happened. But it's gonna basically, some of you may have to define a boundary. That conversation may reveal someone's stance. Or for some of you, it actually may confirm alignment. So take it how it resonates. Not all of this is going to be bad, but it is a clarifying conversation. So there is a truth becoming non-negotiable. There is something you already know. All right, this is a realization that has circled for months, maybe longer. You've felt it, you avoided it, you rationalized it, and you softened it. But now it becomes unavoidable. And this may relate to a relationship trajectory, a career misalignment, an expired identity, a draining lifestyle. This is the time to get real fucking honest with yourself. I'm hearing you can do this the easy way, or you can do it the hard way. The more you try to avoid what you know is not in alignment with you and you are not addressing, I'm hearing that shit's just going to smack you in the face until you do something. But it's not going to go away. It's not going to get swept under the rug. I'm hearing your team is not going to back down. You will have the option to choose what you want to do. You can stay knowing it is misaligned. You can. Your team will honor that. But it's a truth that's becoming non-negotiable. You will face it. And again, they're saying this clarity is not new. You already know this. What is new is the willingness to act. You must do something. Avoidance is not an option. All right, this is the moment of non-negotiability. And what you're really being pushed to answer is, will you choose yourself when it costs something? I'm hearing uncomfortable decisions that must be made. All right, the body is compass. Your tolerance for misalignment has narrowed. Some of you already know this. Some of you are going to pick this up real quick. If you override intuition now, your body is going to respond with fatigue, tension, restlessness, emotional waves, and loss of motivation. Expansion and calm in the body will signal alignment. Tightness and depletion are going to signal misalignment, and I'm hearing your body is going to make it so fucking clear. You can do this the easy way or the hard way. I'm hearing your body don't care. It's going to talk. Literally, body talk. Your nervous system is rewriting its definition of safety at this time. That's why the body is not going to give a shit. You can try to rationalize it, Your body does not care. Your nervous system is not allowing that shit to fly. The old tactics don't work. Easy way, hard way. Make a choice on that too. Safety no longer means control, being needed, anticipating others, or staying indispensable. Your nervous system is rewriting safety as honesty, reciprocity, internal regulation, and alignment. Your body will not negotiate this. It will not. And some of you are going to try to fight it and find out just how much your body will not negotiate it. Good luck with that. Next, we have reciprocity and the end of struggle as worth. There is a deep recalibration around exchange. Many have tied worth to productivity, emotional labor, overwork, sacrifice, chaos, difficulty. That distortion is dissolving. Struggle does not equal value. Difficulty does not prove devotion. Chaos does not validate loyalty. Generosity without boundaries becomes depletion. Love without reciprocity becomes erosion. Sustainable abundance now requires structure, not martyrdom. You may also be tested through ease. And this may look like you receiving without overextension, having stability without crisis, having support without proving yourself. Literally, the next lesson is tolerating peace. Can you hold peace without collapsing? Most of us have not known genuine peace in a very long time. For some of us, it will feel foreign, it will feel jarring, it will feel uncomfortable. But that is the next lesson. Can you tolerate peace and not create chaos again? Some of you will be tempted to create chaos again because it is what you know. You are being asked to be strong. I'm hearing be brave. You are strong enough to weather that storm. So next we have grief beneath the growth. There is a quiet mourning woven through this shift. You may grieve who you used to be, who you thought someone else was, a future you imagined, or even a dream attached to a specific outcome. And they want to be clear, even positive evolution carries loss. Suppressed grief becomes resentment. Processed grief becomes wisdom. This grief is part of the integration. And I'm hearing it's integral. Trust your process. All right, let me take a quick water break. Creative and strategic rebirth. Beneath pruning is activation. Creative and intellectual energy is sharpening. Whether this is in writing, teaching, speaking, leadership, structured projects, things of that sort. Expression becomes more direct, less filtered, less approval seeking, more strategic, and more sustainable. You are no longer creating for validation. You are building for longevity. Once you act on internal clarity, momentum accelerates. Time compression follows decision. Delays dissolve when alignment locks in. Some of you, when you make certain decisions, you are going to be amazed how fast shit lines up for you. I'm hearing if you do what you need to do, you're going to be surprised at the way the divine starts showing you what it can do. Some of you are going to really be called to have faith. Some of you are going to see the payoff of your faith. Some of you are going to develop faith by having these experiences. Some of you are like, I don't really know if I buy into that. And then all that shit's going to happen. You're going to be like, you know what? Maybe there is higher forces actually helping us down here. I'm hearing it's your choice. It's your choice. Make your decision, though. All right, community restructuring. I'm hearing they really want you to listen to this session, this section. So if you are multitasking right now, you're actually being guided to pause. This is not a big section, but they want you to be engaged for this. Collective structures are dividing by frequency. Everybody operates at different frequencies, right? Some of you have met people who have a high frequency. Anytime you're around them, everything gets better, your mood improves, all that kind of stuff. And I'm sure all of us have been around people where it's just like, oh my gosh, like they could have the perfect day and still find something fucking wrong with it, you know? Everybody functions at a frequency. Collective structures are dividing by frequency. Mismatches are going to be divided. You may see polarization, surface bonds dissolving, smaller intentional circles forming, rapid strengthening with aligned individuals. Again, misalignment is going to be extremely hard to overlook. You are going to know who is in alignment with you and who is not. I'm hearing it's time for like to attract like. People are going to be divided by frequency. The frequency they vibe at is going to be reflected to them in their external environment. I'm hearing the takers have to deal with the other takers. The givers are going to heal into reciprocity. But the takers who don't have the capacity to give will have to deal with each other. You will notice this. That is what is coming through. You will notice this, not just in your life. Some of you are going to see this collectively. Some of you have the eyes to see, and if you know, you know. Quality replaces quantity. Some may misinterpret your calm containment as distance. All right? This is consolidation. You will feel less need to explain yourself, less need to perform readiness, less need to convince. Silence becomes power. Next, we have protection, validation, and finality. There is protective momentum here. An external mirror event may confirm your internal shift. This may look like someone behaving exactly as you expected. An opportunity falling away once you detach. A surprising offer arriving once you release control. A strong reaction to your new boundary. You'll know this moment because it will feel like confirmation. You'll just hear in your head, you were right, I was right, I knew it. Something like that. That this is not like you're just going to know what that is. There is finality around a repeating pattern, especially over giving, undervaluing, or over functioning. Something is done, is just done. This cycle will not repeat the same way again. Awareness has reached the point of no return. You could not turn a blind eye to this shit even if you wanted to. Again, you already know. Nothing catastrophic is looming. This is not warning energy anymore. It's confirmation energy. And I'm hearing, don't get that twisted. It is confirmation energy. I'm hearing you can lie to yourself. You cannot lie to us. So the core thread in all of this is self-trust and consistency. Beneath everything lies one activation, and that is self-trust. You are shifting from external validation to internal authority, from performance to presence, from overextension to discernment, from chaos to stability. You cannot unknow what you know now. There are no more signs needed. I'm literally hearing stop asking us. Some of you are asking your team, the universe, for signs on what to do, and there's whoever's been doing that, this is for you. There are no more signs needed. You already know. They said stop asking again. They mean it. Stop asking. I'm here and do something. Anything. There's no more processing required. There is no hidden layer waiting to reveal itself. All that's going to remain is consistency. All right? No more self-betrayal. No more of that. No more waiting where clarity already exists. No more shrinking to maintain imbalance. I'm hearing, aren't you sick of this shit already? All right, so to wrap it up, the closing message. All right, they want to be clear. This message is not dramatic. It is not dramatic. And I'm hearing, I don't care what you think. Who is out here pissing off the divine? It's not traumatic. This is decisive. You are dismantling survival patterns at the root. You're rebalancing power dynamics, acting on long known truths, refining discernment, releasing struggle as identity, processing grief, restructuring community, activating strategic creativity, learning to tolerate peace, and solidifying calm power. Phase 1 brings exposure and pruning. Phase 2 brings stabilization and sustainable expansion. The final initiation is simple. Will you choose alignment when it costs comfort? If you stay with comfort, you will stagnate. And that's okay if that's what you want to do. If you choose to change, then you will move into embodiment. There is nothing more hidden here. I'm hearing you have all the information you need. Anything that happens from here on out is not new information. It's just going to confirm what you already knew. It's just meant to push you to act. How you act is in your control, and that is your decision. All right? There's nothing more hidden. At this point, it's just consistency. They want you to move into self-trust, non-negotiable alignment, and calm, embodied power that no longer needs to prove itself. And that is what lasts. All right. I'm not getting anything else. That's the message. So I'm going to leave it there. Take care of yourselves, beautiful souls and beautiful beings. Until next time, bye.